It is me. It's Nick. Welcome to Blockchain Basement. And today we're going to look at how to mine Alephium on your home computer in Windows. So get ready. Here we go. Let's get into it right now. So this is the Alephium website. You're going to go here to alephium.org and you're going to get a wallet. We're going to click get wallet. You can get the mobile wallet and that's fine, but if you're mining and you're on Windows, just go ahead and get the desktop wallet. So we're going to go here. We're going to click the little Windows one. It's going to go bloop. This is going to be a thing you're going to see a lot. Okay. Windows protected your PC. Microsoft Defender does not understand what these mining things do and what they are because they act very much like a virus. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. But if you just downloaded it and you know where it's coming from, you can go ahead and click run anyway. So now we're installing the Alephium wallet. It goes very, very fast. I haven't sped this up at all. So here we go. Now we're in the Alephium wallet. Hey, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new wallet. In a new wallet, we're just going to call this the mining. And you're going to give this wallet a password. Continue. Now, here's where you need to be careful. It has given you your seed phrase. You need to write these down on a piece of paper in addition to a little notepad. So we're going to go ahead. If I can actually copy and paste the. Okay, beautiful. So this comes up right here. Do not show anyone your seed phrase. This is highly, highly sensitive information. Yes, I've copied the words. Okay, I'm ready. So that's going to basically double check your work. So I'm going to go ahead and just save this as, let's go ahead and look and make sure that we have all of our seed phrase done. So wow. Okay, we just did the game here. Filling in our seed phrase, proving to the wallet that we have actually recorded it properly. We're going to go to continue. Hey, everything is ready. Welcome to Alephium. Let's go. Here we are. This is the Alephium desktop wallet. It looks very cool. And what we're going to do here is this is an address that is just given us right off the rip. So save this for later because here we go. Next, where you want to go is you want to go to miningpoolstats.stream. You're going to come over here, type alf, and you're going to pick a pool to mine to. So now, right now, this isn't totally correct. Hero Miners does not have this much of the hash rate. But in the name of decentralization, go somewhere else. So we'll just go ahead and go to solopool.org. Actually, no, we don't want to mine solo. So we'll do coinhunters.space here. Okay. So here is your mining pool. You're going to click here. All of these pool websites are different, by the way. Here's Wooly Pooly. All these mining websites are different. Wooly Pooly has a lot. Coin Hunters only has 2. So keep that in mind when you're mining. Why does that matter? Well, the healthier the pool operator, the more coins they tend to mine. So I would say Coin Hunters is probably a new pool operator, or else they've just culled a whole bunch of old projects that they're no longer supporting. So you'll want multiple backup pools, and I'll show you how to put that in there into your miner here in a minute. But what you're going to do now is you're going to get to your, click on mining pool. Okay, so this is your basically address that you're going to mine to. Okay, what you're going to mine to. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of going back and forth here when you're setting up a mining pool. So this is just kind of like back-end knowledge that you're going to accumulate as you become better at crypto mining. But downloading the miner is it's one of the most crucial steps, and it is the most complex step. So basically the waterfall of what happens here is you have to have a wallet address to mine to, period. That's easy to set up. We just did it in like 5 minutes. Next thing, you're going to set your overclocks, which isn't that difficult. You're just kind of doing some back-end tweaking with some other apps that we're going to show here in a little bit. But This is where we're getting into the real crypto stuff, which is the miner, which is this this basically bridges the gap between your computer and the blockchain. Okay. It connects your computer to the blockchain and sets it up with the algorithm so it can start talking to the pool. Finding these miners is usually involves going to GitHub. You'll want to use the links from the pool that you go to. Most of the pools will have direct links to the miner that you need to use. So click those links on in the pool. Don't Google best miner. Basically, don't do what I just did. I can do that because I've been doing this for a while, but use the links that are provided by the pool. Because not all of these miners are going to act the same way. So here we go. We're going to click this. Download BZ miner. Here's my download link. All right. So I'm going to put this into documents. Extract it. Okay. So what just happened? What just happened here is I unzipped this file, and now it created this folder and then this folder. Okay, so here, don't be overwhelmed. Don't be overwhelmed. Okay. Got a lot going on here, but the only thing you're concerned about is this. Okay. Now, if you go and double click this, the wrong thing is going to happen. Okay. So what you're most concerned about is the coin that we are mining right now, which is ALF. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click on this. Don't just double click, right click and do edit. Okay. Again, here we are with Windows Defender. Trying to protect you. Okay. So, and then what just opened is this. So this is an if then statement. So it's basically giving you a bunch of backup pools. If you let this go as is, it's going to connect to this, number one, and then it's going to mine to this wallet, which is not a wallet. It's essentially a null address. So either the pool will reject it or you're going to burn whatever tokens you're mining. That's not good. So what do? You go back to your Alephium wallet and you're going to copy this. They're going to copy that address. And right here, so this is like code, all right? Right here, BZ miner is going to mine. A stands for algorithm, the Alephium algorithm, whatever it calls for. W stands for wallet. And then you're going to put in this number. You're basically going to take the zeros and do copy. Now we've pasted our Alephium address to the wallet. P is pool, stratum, Alephium hero miners. We're not going to do a hero miners right now. We're going to do coin hunters. So we're going to copy this, that in there. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and against my better judgment. Oh, these are already commented out. Okay. So I believe these 2 colons here means it's commented out. So that basically the miner will not read it. Mine to an Enigma pool. Okay. But it will try and read to this. So for funsies, we're going to have a backup pool. And the rest of these. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do save. Saved those parameters into the file that BZ miner is going to read when I want to mine Alephium. Technically, what we can do is we can double click this and it will start mining. Let's just see. Okay. Yep. Allow access. Okay. So it says connecting. It says it's connected. It says there's a dev fee. And now it's going to try and get the GPU up to speed. See if it's happening. Okay. So far, so great. It reads that we have a 3070 Ti, how much RAM we have, and it is attempting to mine to the pool. Attempting to mine to the pool. And so far, it's able to pull some information from the pool, and I think we're off and running. So technically, we are mining right now. Now, what you want to do is you're going to want to double check that actually connected to the pool. Let's see, where are we? All right, this is hard to read up here. It says enter wallet address on almost all these pools. If you want to check and see how you're doing at the pool, you're going to need to put in your wallet address. Copy this, boom, paste it here, enter, and doesn't have any workers yet. It may take up to 15 minutes for your worker to show up in the pool, but here in the miner itself, it says that we're connected and it says we're getting shares. So this is all good. That's all good. So technically we are mining. This is not the way we want to do it though. We need to set our overclocks. Okay. We need to tune the graphics card to get the maximum amount of profit with the lowest amount of power. That's what we're going to do. So there's no elegant way to stop mining. When you're doing it this way in Windows, you're just going to go ahead and close it. Oh, wait. Warning, Alf, GPU solution rejected, error code invalid worker. Okay, so there's a, doesn't like what we have for the worker. So it doesn't like what we're calling our worker right now. Let's edit. Okay, we're doing better now. It didn't like that little prefix here where it said alf colon and then the wallet address. So I just took that out and it liked it just fine. So it says finding solutions. It's able to find its stuff. The fan's at 62%. It says it's mining. BZ miner is kind of nice like that. It gives you more information. 687 mega hash. Let's see here. This, see if we can look at that. And there's the rig. I love it when a plan comes together here. So technically we are mining Alephium to this address for blockchain basement, but we're pulling 246 watts. That's a little high. So what we're going to do is we're going to overclock this baby and we're going to undervolt it. So we're going to close this, shutting down the BZ miner. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to do, there's a lot of ways you can find overclocks. You can do it yourself. You can kind of fine tune on your own, but I would rather pull from the wisdom of the masses. And here's what you want to Google. You want to do Hive OS 3070 Alephium. See what comes up. Mining Leaf. Okay, so here's hashrate.no. These will give you a good baseline. So it's going to tell you basically people that have reported to hashrate.no what they use. So now here's where it gets into the really cool part where we're able to set our afterclocks. You're going to want to get an afterclocking piece of software. I prefer Afterburner by MSI. You can use other ones. Afterburner works on both AMD and NVIDIA cards. I've got Afterburner here. You download it. It looks like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set our clocks based on what we had on hashrate.no. What we've done here is we've locked in the core clock and the memory clock, including the wattage that the card is able to pull at any given time. So now we're going to go back to our BZ miner, double click ALF. Now it's going to start running differently. It's going to manage the power differently. It's going to manage the output differently. We're going to see what we're going to get here. Immediately, you're going to notice the temperature is going to increase. The GPU is going to increase once it starts really getting load. Oh, hung GPU detected. Okay, so it didn't like the overclocks that we did. This is actually very normal. Let's see. All right, yeah, so these jumped way up. These jumped way up. We'll see if it kind of comes back down and is able to likes it. See. Nope, doesn't like that one. Okay, so that's fine. We're going to come back here. Just going to cut it in half. This happens quite often. Setting overclocks by the card is a very much a science. Okay, a lot of A, B, and C testing when it comes to setting overclocks, because one overclock for a card may work, but then you have another 3070, and depending on the quality of the silicon for that specific run of chips, the overclocks on card A may not work for card B. And you'll get different hash rates by up to 25%, just depending on what we call in the industry the silicon lottery. Okay, that you can't control, but it's something that you have to adapt when it comes to overclocking your cards and mining correctly. So let's see. Aha, it's liking this a whole lot more now. It says we're mining 395 mega hash. That's not as sexy as what we had last time because we were in the 600s. We're going to see it's probably going to bounce around a little bit. Basically, when you set an overclock, what you want to do is you want to let it cook for about 15 minutes just to make sure that it doesn't cause any errors and doesn't kick the card out. You're lucky if it kicks the card back right when you start mining. Usually it takes 5 to 10 minutes for these problems to set up because it's just not in sync with the algorithm properly. So I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, and then I'll come back and we'll figure out where we are and what we're going to do with our mined Alephium. Okay, so we're running for, let's see here, 21 minutes, and we are cooking. We're cooking an afterburner, as you can tell. That holding a nice chilly 68 degrees Celsius, almost 69. Kind of a fail right there. But we're putting up good numbers here. We're putting up good numbers at the pool. So around 1 gigahash, 1100 mega hash. So we're doing good, and we're mining to the wallet. So something you're going to want to keep in mind. This is just more for like housekeeping, is most pools pay out in very small increments. So like as soon as you get a certain amount of a coin, up to a certain level, it's going to pay it out. So depending on the coin though, that can be a lot of transactions a day, which can be, it can kind of like bloat the desktop wallet. And also just be kind of annoying if you have like gazillion transactions happening a day. So what you want to do is you want to do a custom payout value. So I can just set it right here. So this is actually gone to 100 Alephium. That's the custom payout value. I like that one. You can set it higher, you can set it lower. Calculate it. Okay. So every 30 days, it will cost us basically $10.80 to mine. But every 30 days, we will get 16.5 Alephium. I like that. I like those numbers. Again, guys, even in this baby bull, you're not selling like to flip quick profits, okay? You are accumulating to hold once things really start to go parabolic. So don't be scared by these numbers of negative profitability, because your profitability is in the long-term mindset. So this is fine. 36 cent per day DCA into Alephium is pretty freaking great if I do say so myself. So there you go. That's mining Alephium. It will hit my wallet here. It'll hit the Blockchain Basement wallet here in a little bit. But here we are. We're mining Alephium. You can too. This is a crash course in how to set up a miner and how to set up Alephium. But that's really it. You download the wallet. You identify a pool you want to mine to. You get the miner. You set up the miner. And then you set your overclocks. Those are the 5 steps. The lot in between, it's complicated but not difficult. So just follow the steps, be methodical. Don't worry, you're not going to, especially when it comes to a desktop like this, like if you're watching it, you're not going to blow anything up, okay? So yeah, go forth. Go ahead and drop a comment below if you want me to do this again for other coins. I will post some updated overclocks for this 3070 Ti as things come along. And yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll do more of this stuff on Blockchain Basement. Appreciate it.